What's up, guys? We are back. HermitCraft Season 3, baby. We're at the spawn, and today it's December. It's December, and everybody knows what December means. Let's get into the festivities. Let's get into the holiday spirit. We don't want no Grinches here, baby, because I got a special holiday treat for you guys today. So, without further ado, it's go time, baby. Alright. So, of course, we are at spawn today. Mr. Mumbo's thing up there. We are at... Oh, I actually got it. We're at spawn today, just taking a peek around because I always like to look at spawn. Sometimes I like to start the videos at spawn just because it's so dang pretty. But today, unfortunately, we're actually not needed at spawn. Also, I'm glad I didn't build really close because my FPS at spawn is low. Apple bottom jeans low. Anyways, alright, so we're going back to my house, and I got a special treat. So what is on today's agenda, you may be asking yourself, or maybe you're not, maybe you're just happy to be here and you don't care. Also, all that agenda stuff aside, I got my coffee. Woo! Got my coffee, and I have some coffee news for you guys. I feel like coffee news should be a new segment on my channel. Anyways, coffee news. Here's what's up. So I always use sweetener in my coffee. And little known fun fact, sweetener is actually bad for you. This is what people tell me all the time when I say, I add cream in my coffee and sweetener. They say, but TopMass, sweetener is so bad for you. And I'm like, yeah, are you sure? Here's the thing. In the United States, and this is a little bit of random information that is completely unrelated to Minecraft and in no way, shape, or form will change your life unless you live in Canada or somewhere where you can get this sweetener. Long story short, in the United States, there's a sweetener. The sweetener they use there is usually has some, you know, the stuff that they put in cans of Coke or Diet Cokes and stuff, aspartame. That's bad for you. Okay, so pretty known that it's bad for you, but for whatever reason, it's still used. But in Canada here, we have sweeteners that are made with something called cyclamate. And cyclamate is actually a lot healthier for you. It isn't really proven to have any positive effects on you, but it also hasn't been proven to have any negative effects. And as far as if you were to pick aspartame over cyclamate, well, the cyclamate stuff is miles better for you, and it really doesn't have any negative effects to using it. So, cyclamate is a decent sweetener. We'll say that, right? Here's the thing, messed up thing. It's actually banned in the United States of America, so it's illegal in America. And that's really weird because it's legal in Canada, and it's one of those things that isn't legal just because nobody's bothered to legalize it or cared to legalize it. So it's one of those things that's really just illegal for the purpose that it's always been illegal and people are happy just dumping the aspartame into their bodies and don't really care for anything else. So that is what it is, I guess. Anyways, yeah, that's just a little bit of fun fact. And as far as the coffee news go, I used to put 2 packets in my coffee, and I recommend you do the same thing. If you use sugar or like honey or something in your coffee, I'm just killing some mobs around here. Just for me, just give it a try. Cut it in half. Not for health well, yeah, I guess for health reasons. If you put, like, I used to be a double kind of guy, and I cut it in half. Okay, and the reason I cut it in half was because, one, to use less sweetener. If anything, I'm sure less is better for you anyways, right? You know what they say, everything in moderation. And so I just started putting 1 pack in. And when you put like just 1 pack of sweetener or just 1 little tablespoon of sugar in your coffee or even in your tea, I mean, heck, do it in your tea, you can really taste the flavor and the quality more of the coffee or tea. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I gotta stop. I'm going off. I love talking. I could talk about coffee for days. Anyways, so listen, guys, today's plan, what we're doing is we're building for the server a server-wide community thing called a Secret Santa. Now it's gonna be a semi-secret Santa because, well, we are gonna know beforehand who kind of, you know, who's who. Basically, we're gonna know, like, when you pull out the name out of the Secret Santa, you're gonna know who you got, and so will the viewers. but what we're gonna do is have a specific recording video posting date. I'm looking for anything I might need to build this, by the way. We're gonna have a specific date for the Secret Santa in, you know, when we all pull out the names, when we finally go and build the thing for whoever your Secret Santa is. So it's semi-Secret Santa, and we're gonna set that up now. I'm gonna go grab the supplies, and we're gonna get started on building it. Okay, friends, so we're at spawn, which is obviously where it needs to be for everyone to know where to go to enter. And the best part, I guess, would be to put it in this corner where I've got the chest, the supplies here to make it. And also, it's nice if it's here because I can just say, yeah, just below the Hermit Hills, look for the Santa hat. So we're going to build a cool Santa hat for this thing. But before we build a Santa hat, what we need to do is the actual machine mechanism. And that's what I'm going to be showing on the video here because the rest is just a boring old organic build anyways. So we're going to be doing the cool mechanism. So let's build, obviously, a mechanism. So we're going to use red stained clay and snow for the build, obviously. But for this cool thing that basically makes it work, where you need to build it with some redstone supplies. Now I planned this out in creative, how the mechanism is gonna work, so that's good. I guess just put it here, right here. I don't know what's up. Actually, I need to break this chest and move it, because it's in the way here. So we're gonna put it over here. Oops. Hey, that's not right. I'll put this double chest here. We don't need all of the supplies right now, but I'll just throw some wood, dirt, stuff like that in the chest, and that should be good. All right, I'll pick up the rest of this. In the chest you go, and there she blows. All right, so now we're gonna move. Oh crap! Oh no, I don't want to remove you. I don't know who you are. Okay, snowman. Okay, it was invisible. Okay, so I didn't want to break him because you couldn't see him. That's cool. All right. Okay, forgot I put him there. Actually, I was like, wait, what is this? And then all right. So, well, that's okay. He can stay. So this is where I'm gonna put the actual machine, and I can build the hat around it, I guess. Let's just move this. Snowman's probably not needed anymore, but I'm gonna keep him just in case. And this is where it's gonna go. So this part isn't gonna be pretty because it's gonna be built into the hat, so that doesn't really matter. But we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, down, down, down. Actually, this guy's just gonna have to die. Sorry, because you're gonna be in the way. At first, I was like, I don't want to kill him. I was like, nah, it's all right. We can just kill him. All right, so it's gonna look like that, and then the other part of it here is gonna be over like this. I hear some zombies, and go down like so. So basically how it's going to look is this is where it's going to spit out your goodies. And then over here is where you're going to put in your chest, your piece of paper with your name on it. So people can obviously pick out your Santa. So we need to break this. Hopefully there's nothing like in the way here, like other people's builds, and I don't think there is. I'm fairly sure this area is pretty clear of anybody's redstone or anything like that. Also another reason why I chose it. And the hill is going to be covered up by the hat and stuff, so it's okay that I remove lots of this dirt here. Really not too big of a deal here. Probably going to remove one more layer of dirt, and then we will get to work on the back end of things here, where all the nitty gritty. Now I'm not a redstoner. Mumbo is a redstoner. He's such a stoner. Mumbo is like 420 stoner for days, my friends. So he knows all about the redstone. Now me, on the other hand, not a redstoner. I'm not a stoner at all. So I barely have any experience, but I do know how we're gonna do this thing. So I'm gonna just cut this out right here. I'm gonna just get a good angle of my, because I have it planned out already in a creative world. So I have that for a reference point to look at here. What this build looks like, but it's very simple. You know, the mechanism we set up. And so I'm gonna just pause here and grab that. All right, so I have my reference image on my other screen there, so you can see what's going on. Basically, when I record, sometimes this is what I do. And also if you make YouTube videos, this might help you. A little tip that I do, but it's not really an advanced tip. But if you're like me and you like to do cool builds sometimes, and also I kind of tend to plan out my videos a little bit, at least most of them. And if you have a cool build idea or something, well, you know, you want to have it planned out. So sometimes you'll build it in creative and then you want to look at it. So I actually built this on creative, and you know, now I'm looking at it, but I actually open up another Minecraft client in a small window. So just, you know, only like just the, you know, the standard small window size of a Minecraft. And then you can actually have, you can look at it. Well, if you have to have 2 monitors for this. So you look at it on your other monitor, and I can just look over and I see what the heck I gotta do. Right now, so this is where people are gonna put in their name. So they'll put in their little name pad, and then the hoppers are obviously gonna take it. And we're putting all the hoppers into themselves here until we get to this block here, which is gonna have a dropper on it, actually. So we're gonna need to do one more here, one more hopper here. Okay, and those are all connected up, and they should be working fine. And then we have a dropper, which we'll put down, facing up, like so. And then we'll do another hopper. And that hopper is going to be into another dropper, and this dropper is going to be our delivery system, baby. And then it'll be glass in front of that. So yeah, that's going to be good. And basically, everything's going to go through the system. And then also, what's nice about having a couple hoppers here is you've got quite the item buffer. So once, you know, people are putting in their items, it's not going to get clogged here. And if you get your own name, which it shouldn't happen, then you can just put it back in. So now we need to do the redstone portion of this thing. This is where my advanced redstone tactics that are non-existent come into play. So we'll just use red stained clay again. No reason why not. And let's see here. And this might need to be like so. And let's see. I think this is wrong. Go up like this. And yeah, okay. So now again, I'm gonna just relocate and rotate my design here so I can copy. And we'll check it out. Alright, so I miscounted a little bit there with the hoppers. I just messed up the angle here, and that's why I was confused. Because like, wait, this doesn't match my design. And yeah, that's why. So I just needed to... Also, I gotta get rid of more of this. So I just needed to fix it by moving it back one more. So yeah, that'll be fine. And then we're gonna need a block here. We need a block directly above this thing here. Let's see. Oh, I made one more mistake. Just need to move this stuff back as well. So this dropper is supposed to go here. Move you guys, sorry. And then we need another hopper. Into here above the dropper. Put down our dropper here. And then right on top of the dropper is a block. And then there is a... Yeah, that's good. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay, so now we need to put down the redstone. And there's redstone all across. Oops, that's weird. Placed it and broke it at the same time. Around here, 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 here. And all the redstone does is gonna just push it basically. When you push the button, it just activates both droppers here and here to push a new one up into the dropper. So every time that it asks for one out, it pushes a new one in. So they might need to press the button one time to start the cycle. If they, they push it and nothing comes out, the first person. But then, other than that, that's as simple as the system is. So we're just gonna push the button, and then let's just make sure our hoppers are correct. And we can try also to see if it works. So I'll just wire up the button and get an item to test it out with. Okay, I already had buttons on me. So this should work. So let's put in, I guess if we put in, let's just say dirt. It's gonna suck it up, and we might have to wait because it's going through all the hoppers. I don't know how long it takes to go. So yeah, the first dropper will push it into the hopper. There you go, and that should work now. There we go. See, yeah. So it takes one click to get the whole system going. And you know, sometimes I guess if items can get caught in here, but other than that, no, it's a full cycle. So every time you push it, so here's an example. I'll put in one, and I'll put one in here. So say there was one in here, then the first click should give me one, and then it will also push the one that was here up into this, and now we should get another one right away, and there you go, it works. So yeah, simple, nothing. No red stoner here, but the simple as ever system works. And now we're gonna do the fun part. Well, not fun for me, but fun when it's done, is spice things up. So actually what I'm gonna do is make some, I need to make some colored glass. So that would be white glass. Oh, I have one bone, and I think that's enough to make the glass I need. And we need some red glass as well. Now, is there any red flowers? I didn't prepare the glass for the recording. That I screwed up with. Can I see a red flower? Oh, I do see a creeper though. Close. Okay, creeper. I bet you, because red is like popular, you know, at spawn. Bet people guzzle them all up. Oh, here's one. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Just to show you, this is just for really just for decoration. This is how like inside's gonna look, but then the real decoration comes when I make this hat, which I'm gonna have to make out of snow and clay. But let's take some glass that we have on me and stain it here, some white, and we'll take some red glass. Oh crap, need to turn the poppy into poppy dye, rose red, baby. All right, so give me some of that, and we'll just do a nice little pattern on the front here. Just do like red in the corners, white in between, just like that. Oops. Like this, and like this. Looks Christmassy enough, and we'll put up signs telling people instructions on how to put their items in, how to get their items back, and we're gonna build a cool Santa Christmas hat around this thing. Okay guys, the official HermitCraft semi-secret Santa setup is, well, complete. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna turn around and you're gonna see, baby. Those lamps are wrong. They're supposed to be, it looks like they're on, by the way. They're supposed to be off because it's daytime. Anyways, doesn't matter. Check it out. Boom. Oh, snap. Snap-a-rino. What? All right, guys, let's get a good look at it here. Check it out, guys. So it's an awesome, super Santa, super festive Christmas hat. A top hat, top class for TopMass. Here she is. Check her out. Anyways, also I don't script anything. That's just me being random and silly off the top. So what? These look like they're on all the time. I think, you know what? I think I'm wrong, and they're not on. They just look like they're on. Anyways, okay, so check it out, guys. Semi-secret Santa. It's very Christmassy. I think this thing's looking great. It's nice. You can walk in. I have the instructions here. Welcome to the HermitCraft. Welcome to the Hermit Secret Santa Hat of Christmasness. To participate, please write your name on the paper provided, then drop it in the chest to the left. Come back in a few days once everyone has entered. Toppy. So yeah, guys, all they have to do is just put in the chest and you know, click the button after everyone's entered. This is just the supplies, and then we're good to go. So it looks pretty nice, pretty nifty, basic as heck, but you know, it's Christmassy, so that's what it counts. That's what counts. And yeah, guys, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a fantabulous day. Please drop a like on this video if you want to help me out. It really does help me out. I really appreciate it, guys. Drop a like and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. This is an idea I came up with just to, I mean, I like community. You know me, I'm all about the community, and I thought, like, okay, I usually keep to myself one server so far. I don't have anything, you know, that's really you know, for everyone, and I wanted to do something because I just love the holidays. It's my favorite time of the entire year, and I love the family time and stuff like that. So I thought, why not make a cool family community event here on the server? So Secret Santa. Now, again, this goes for all hermits watching my video. It's not going to be anything big. Don't think you have to go all out, balls to the walls on your gifts. But what we're going to do is everyone's going to pick their Secret Santa. And then we're going to have a date that we post the reveal of the Secret Santa. And once you have... the reveal is basically when you open your present. So everyone will plan out their presents, record that video, but nobody will look at their presents. We'll make sure if you make a present for somebody, cover it up, put something around it. If you make someone a present, just make sure you make like a present like this or something, cover it up so they can't see it. And the video of you can record the video of you making your present, then you can record the video of you opening your present, post all that stuff on the same day, but we're all going to make sure we post those on the same day. So that there's no spoilers other than who you got for your Santa. But anyways, guys, again, that's it. That's all for today. Peace and love, guys. Drop a like on the video and let me know what you think. And we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.